Aries for Tuesday. All right, let's see, Father, what do you have for Aries for Tuesday? And we got the Death card. There are a lot of transformations that are happening in your life. There are endings that bring beautiful beginnings, but part of this is absolutely thinking like, oh my gosh, something has to end, something has to happen, a chapter has to close. But transformations are just that. It is not the easiest thing. It has to be felt. It has to be heard. Confirmation. It's one of those things where it's like, you know, even when you're dealing with a new job, even when you're dealing with a new place, even when you're dealing with new, you still think about that old stuff. You still think about old friendships. You still think about, oh my gosh, at this old place, I used to feel this way, or at this old job. You know, it's always a comparison, but make sure, that's why I'm hearing, make sure you don't compare. All right, Aries, make sure you do not compare your old life to your new life because it's different. You know, we can always weigh the pros and cons, but I'm seeing that this outweighs the bad. The good outweighs the bad, always, okay? So your hidden energy is the World card, closing a chapter. Again, like I said, this is a new lesson. This is something totally new that you stepped into. And the Ace of Wands asks you to live in this present moment and be encouraged. No matter what you're going through, no matter what you're facing. The card of the day was adversity. So if you're facing anything that just can feel stressful because it's not the same, it has to change. You know, like I said, if you're at a new job, you sometimes see those challenges as, oh my gosh, I should have stayed at the last job. Or if it's a new relationship, man, you know, this other thing was so much easier. But don't see it like that. Be encouraged because you'll get through this. Challenges are just something that happens as you go through some of your transformations. It's not the end all be all. This is a new life. This is a new chapter, okay? So that means you had to close that close that chapter. But I do see right underneath that we have the Two of Pentacles. All right, and the Two of Pentacles talks about having just a lot of things to do here. It's just like so many things to juggle, so many things to think about in this new chapter. It's like, oh my gosh, I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to, you know, I'm seeing you balancing bills, balancing money, balancing priorities, and also trying to balance the good rest that you need. Make sure you get some rest because I'm seeing that that's part of it too. Okay, if you haven't been getting good rest, it's because you've had so many things to do. Make sure you take care of yourself first, okay? Anyways, that's what I have for you, Aries. I hope this information helped and blessed. Thank you so much. Taurus for Tuesday. All right, let's see, Father, what do we have for Taurus? Ooh, we got the Page of Cups. There could be a phone call that you may have been waiting on come through, okay? Because somebody is thinking about you. Now, a lot of times Page of Cups can have a lot to do with romantic relationships, but I'm not seeing it as that per se. You could be getting a phone call from somebody that you truly love or haven't heard from in a long time because I'm hearing, hey, how's it been? You know, so this is somebody, again, who's thinking about you. Page of Cups doesn't always have to be a phone call either. It could be an email you get out of nowhere or, you know, just somebody checking in, a text message. I don't know. I'm just seeing somebody thinking about you and letting you truly know this, okay? Somebody that you've been looking forward to hearing from for maybe a while. They could be on your mind, but I don't know. I'm just seeing life kind of gets in the way. So this could even be just a friend, okay? Or maybe somebody that you were romantically involved in once upon a time. But somebody that you want to hear from, not somebody that's just like, you know, like the ick. I'm seeing somebody like it's a pleasant surprise, okay? Your hidden energy is the Lovers and the Ace of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Ooh, the Lovers and the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody wants an opportunity to show you that they love you. They're giving you this. They're saying, hey, you know, I've been thinking about you. What's been up? Again, this doesn't have to be romantic. It's looking like it's romantic with the Lovers here, but love can come from anywhere. You know, a really good friend, a family member, you know, like I keep saying, somebody that you haven't seen in a very long time here. But I am seeing that they want an opportunity to show you how much they care. Okay, they want to extend their love here with the Ace of Pentacles and the Lovers. And then right underneath here, we have the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Like I said, it could be a family member showing love. Somebody who's showing their love, that they really do truly miss you. Could be having feelings of nostalgia, like, oh my gosh, you know, I've been thinking about you, or you've been on my mind. But I'm seeing this being a pleasant phone call, okay, Taurus? Not something that's like, ooh, why are you calling? Anyways, I hope this information helped and blessed. Keep your heart open for this and know that whoever this person is, they absolutely didn't mean for so much time to pass, okay? So don't hold that against them. You know, that's what I have for you. I hope this helped and blessed. Have a beautiful, blessed week. Thank you so much, Taurus. Gemini for Tuesday. All right, let's see, Father, what do we have for Gemini for Tuesday? We got the Queen of Swords. It is time you really put your guard back up when it comes to someone here, okay? I'm seeing that this is somebody you might be romantically involved in. It's okay to like invite them in, but once they start showing you some old traits about themselves, you know what I mean? Like this could be a friend or a lover, but I'm seeing like somebody absolutely showing who they once were, okay? The mask drops. And as soon as that happens, no matter how much you care about them, it's time to say, okay, no mas. You don't get access to me if you're acting that way or treating me that way. Because I see somebody like just been really nice to you, really kind, really showing you some beautiful things. Could be a family member, it could be a friend, it could be a lover. And they're showing you how amazing they are. You know, I've changed, everything's great. And then boom, the other foot drops. So this is not to scare anyone or not to invoke fear. I always say that all the time because I'm a strong believer in horoscopes, fortunes, or whatever you want to call these things, being very more of a warning and not speaking life into a negative thing. I just want you to be careful, okay, Gemini, because I am seeing somebody really manipulating their way back in, but haven't really made that full adjustment yet. Not to say they're not working on themselves, but I'm seeing the adjustment hasn't been 100%. So you still have to have that boundary and say, hey, you know, even though I've given you access to me, you can call me, you can text me, you just can't treat me that way, or you can't talk to me that way, okay? That's what I'm seeing here, especially with the Queen of Swords. It talks about boundaries and things like that, Gemini. All right, your hidden energy for Tuesday is Ace of Wands and the Eight of Swords. No matter what, okay, it is time that you really just, you know, enjoy the moment here with the Ace of Wands. Somebody absolutely wants another opportunity to show you who they are, but don't allow them to blind you, okay? And this is not to tell you to get in your head about it or overthink about it, because the Eight of Swords talks about, you know, feeling trapped, a mental prison. All right. This is just, okay, allowing an opportunity to be an opportunity, not full access 100%, because this person will have you overthinking if you allow that. But yeah, this is like extend that offer. Say, okay, I'm just going to live in the present moment and see what's up. It's okay to want to know or be curious about, you know, what they want to show you without getting yourself hurt in the meantime. Okay. So keep observing, keep watching, keep being very mindful about the way this person is treating you, and don't get caught up or blinded by any of their sweet talk, because that's what I'm hearing, okay, Gemini? Anyways, I hope this information helped and blessed. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed week. Thank you so much. Cancer for Tuesday. All right, let's see, Father, what do you have for Cancer for Tuesday? Oh, we got two cards. We got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and we got the Queen of Swords. Oh my gosh, Cancer, I don't know what's going on with you at work, but somebody is not your friend. It doesn't look like it, okay? Just be careful of the people that you work with. I'm seeing some contract kind of like go null and void. Somebody's not treating you the way that they're saying or wanting to, okay? Here with the Eight of Pentacles, I see that they're not working on themselves. They're working on your nerves or something like that. And it's just time for boundaries, okay? Because it's like, I don't know why I'm seeing like a collaboration going kind of sideways here. It's like you want to work with somebody. You're putting your all. You're doing your best, and they're not. It's giving heavy group project. You know what I mean? When somebody's in a group project and they're not doing their work and you're doing all the work. Here you go working very hard. And here they go not working at all. They're refusing to put forth the effort like you. So it's time to have those boundaries here with the Queen of Swords. It's like, okay, we can be cordial, but I don't have to, you know, have fun with you. I don't have to discuss my weekend with you. I don't have to, you know, it's one of those things where people expect you to be kind to them when they're not holding their own weight. They're not pulling their weight. So it's not to say go off on them. It's not to say, you know, cuss them out or whatever you feel you want to do. It's saying like, it's okay to have like not too much access to them. You know, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. It's good to not be in the room if you don't have to be. Not to be in the same vicinity if you don't have to be. Not saying that you need to avoid them, just boundaries. Healthy boundaries are important at work or something about work life, okay? Your hidden energy is the Ace of Swords and the Six of Swords. It's okay to speak the truth without pushing too hard. Again, this is a warning to say you can talk to them. The Ace of Swords is just, this is the truth. You're not pulling your own weight, okay? I might even move on from this collaboration because some of the things that you're doing aren't very appropriate to our collaboration, whatever y'all have going on, okay? So this is like being able to talk to them about whatever's going on without going off on them. And sometimes that's a little difficult to do, but healthy boundaries. You have to be able to sit in a conference room or whatever your work life looks like, sit in a room or over the phone, over a call, and say, hey, this isn't working out too well, and here is why. And it doesn't, make sure that you keep it not emotional. Do not put your emotions too far into it, even if you feel emotional, okay? Put your logic behind it. This needs to be done. This needs to be done. This needs to be done. Stick to the facts, okay? Anyways, that's what I have for you, Cancer. I hope this information helped and blessed, and I hope you have a beautiful, blessed week. Thank you. Leo for Tuesday. All right, let's see, Father. What do you have for Leo for Tuesday? Leo, we got the King of Swords. You've been thinking about a lot of things lately. I mean, I feel like you've been avoiding your emotions, too. This is one of those things where maybe you've been emotional in the past few weeks and now you're saying, okay, no mas. I have to really, really focus. I have to lock in. I have to think about things. You know, how am I going to make things happen? I can't cry over spilt milk anymore. I can't cry over things that happen anymore. I have to do it. You've been putting a lot of energy into creating a plan is what I'm seeing. Somebody who's like, all right, let me write these things down. Let me figure out how to do it. Versus saying, oh my gosh, I don't have help. Oh my gosh, nobody cares. Oh my gosh, woe is me. I see you absolutely pushing yourself to say, all right, what's the plan? Let's stick to the plan. Let's see, Leo, your hidden energy is the Four of Swords and the Three of Cups. Maybe you've had a long time adjusting to things here. Excuse me. And it's been tiring, Been very tiring. Maybe you've gotten some rest after, like I said, an emotional time. Three of Cups is giving like maybe you went out, hung out with some friends, dumped all your emotions there, or, been drinking and kind of muddling your way through these emotions, because I don't know why I'm hearing muddling your way through. And so now you're ready to see clearly with the King of Swords being here. And so Father's asking if you haven't gotten any rest to get some rest, because mentally you're going to need it, okay? You're going to need that mental, I just heard the word agility. You're going to need that agility to keep yourself focused and keep yourself from wanting to like, okay, I got a lot to do. Let's pour up, or in a sense of, I got a lot to do. Avoid hanging out with friends and stuff like that, because I mean, it's good to vent, but it's not good to stay there, okay? Wallowing in your things is not the way to go. So Father's asking that you truly, truly get some rest here with the Four of Swords coming up. And just, get that mental agility, because you're going to need that rest here, okay? Anyways, your mind could be going all over the place when it comes down to the things that you truly want to do. But again, removing those emotions without turning them off. Oh, it's okay to feel. But sometimes, it's not okay to drown in your emotions is what I'm hearing. And sometimes we drown in our emotions because we're venting to friends. And here they are, a man in our situation. And we get real deep in stuff that don't even matter at some point. At some point, it's okay to vent, but it's not okay to wallow, okay? And I'm seeing that you see that clearly now, okay? Anyways, that's what I have for you. I hope this information helped and blessed. Leo, have a beautiful, blessed week. Thank you. Virgo for Tuesday. All right, let's see, Father, what do you have for Virgo for Tuesday? We got the Two of Swords, and it seems to kind of shift a little bit. I feel like a shift in perspective has absolutely caused you to like look at the decision that you just made or about to make. I don't know why I'm hearing shift. There's a shift here, okay, Virgo? I'm seeing something kind of like, okay, now I got a little bit more information. Let's see what we can do with that, okay? You might have made a decision already about something or someone, and then some kind of information dropped, and you're like, wait a minute, what was I thinking? Or wait a minute, let's go back to the drawing board and see if that makes sense in my life. Does that fit my lifestyle is what I'm hearing. Your lifestyle has a lot to do with whatever this decision is. Could be a job. It could be a person like coming into your life, or it could be like whatever your move is, your next step is. But I'm seeing something like, a shift, like something has changed. Some kind of new information is available here. All right. It feels like it was after a decision here. It was like, okay, my mind is made up. But wait a minute, what is that? You might have seen something online or gotten an email about something or a phone call about something, and that shift just like, okay, let's revisit this a second. Hold on. I don't know if this shift is good or bad, okay? Because I'm seeing for a collective, I'm seeing both. You know, for some of you guys, it could be a bad shift where it's like, whoa, I got the information I needed. I'm glad I didn't make that move or that decision. You know, I'm glad I didn't sign that paperwork. Or maybe you had that shift where it's like, oh my gosh, you know, I almost let this opportunity pass. This is amazing that I have firmer information to decide in a better way. Whatever it is to decide in a better way. Whether it's good information or bad information, it's going to help you decide in a better way. That's what I just keep hearing and seeing. Your hidden energy is a Page of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. What did I just say? New information, a new truth, a new news that just came out of nowhere. Just like cut, like, okay, here it goes. Like, you know what I mean? The Page of Swords is all about that message that comes through, news that comes in, some kind of message, you know what I mean? And then we got the Ace of Pentacles. It has a lot to do with an opportunity. It could be a financial opportunity such as work or something like that, or a career change, or it could be an opportunity where somebody wanted to, like, you know, give their love or give their support or whatever it is. I'm just saying, pay attention to the new news. Whatever comes in, keep your eyes peeled, okay? Keep your eyes peeled and your eyes open. All right. Anyways, that's what I have for you, Virgo. I hope this information helped and blessed. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed week. Thank you. Libra for Tuesday. All right, let's see, Father, what do we have for Libra? Libra, we got the Chariot card. Stay focused on the things that you have going on right now. I feel like there are a lot of distractions or a lot of people trying to distract you. And I hear it mainly with obligations. So just be careful, okay? I feel like some people are just kind of like you're supposed to do this and you're supposed to do it that way and you're supposed to do this way. And Father's like, don't listen to other people. Like, stay focused on what your plan is that Father has given you. Because a lot of times people will say, well, I've been there before. I wanted this certification. You should be doing this or you should be doing that. Stay focused on what you're supposed to be staying focused on. Because I'm seeing a lot of off balance because of other people. Other people's opinions specifically. And these are directions that they're giving you because they may have gone through something similar, very similar, but this is not a cookie cutter life. This is not a life. No one lives a life where, oh, they did this way, so I got to do it this way, and it's going to work out for me. Because sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. So you have to stay focused on the plan and what plan Father gave you. This is your blueprint. It has nothing to do with other people. Maybe they have a little skeletal, what do you call that, design of things and can help you with a little bit of it, but not 100%. So stay focused, stay focused, stay focused with the Chariot card being there. The Six of Cups and the Three of Wands. This has a lot to do with, like I said, somebody like really trying to manipulate the situation not in a negative way. They just do it because they care. This is giving like mother, father, or something like that. Someone from your childhood, a childhood friend, or something like that. That's just like, you know, they have a lot of good advice to give, but it's just not the same. You have to wait on your own blessing because this is just you, okay? This has to do with you, not other people. So just be patient and stay focused on your stuff, okay? The Three of Wands talks about that patience that's required, you know, because there are things that are going to happen for you in the distance. There's right on the horizon. It's like you've already planted those good seeds. You've planted seeds of faith. You've planted hope. You've invested in some things, and now you're just waiting for your ship to come in. So whatever somebody's advising you to do, just know that now is not the time to just be doing stuff that they're asking you to do. Stay focused on the path that you're already on because it's already a rewarding path here, okay? Anyways, that's what I have for you. I hope this information helped and blessed. Thank you so much, Libra. Have a beautiful, blessed week. Scorpio for Tuesday. All right, let's see, Father, what do we have for Scorpio for Tuesday? We got the Two of Wands. You could have a lot of things that you're just waiting for, anticipating. I'm seeing lots and lots and lots of planning, making plans, okay? And I don't know, I'm hearing there's a question of my heart. You've got it, don't belong to anyone but you. I've been making plans, okay? So somebody's been making plans, or maybe you're making some romantic plans. It's like planning, okay? And this has a lot to do with your romantic life. For some reason, I'm seeing that. I don't know if your romantic life is even active. If it's not active, this is you just planning for the future, saying and claiming the things that you truly want in your romantic life. But if you do have, like, you know, a significant other, I'm seeing somebody making plans for you, or you're making plans for them here. Because for some reason, my eyes are averted to this flowers here, okay? It's like it's representing love and peace and harmony together, okay? So I do see that plans coming through, okay? But Somebody has been planning. And then we got the Seven of Pentacles and the Tower card. For some of you guys, this could come after something that you planned in the past hadn't happened, or maybe it was just like not the right time here. Father was like, look, it's time to be patient, especially if you're single. If you're Scorpio and you're single and you've been like, oh my gosh, been working on your love life and things like that, just be patient, because I feel like in the past, it was kind of like the plans fell through here. Be patient, because even when plans fall through, it's like Father's like, look, you deserve true love. That true love is still coming. It still hasn't grown to the full maturity that it needs to grow in, because something happened in the past here with the Tower card here. Something happened where it's like the timing just wasn't right. Because right here, I see the timing getting better, because we got the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Wands, which is talking about, the Wheel of Fortune talks about divine timing, and the Six of Wands talks about victory. So there is victory in the timing that is coming, like seriously. But you just gotta just keep having that faith no matter what has happened in the past. And whatever you're planning, if it doesn't happen right now, just know that it will. All right? Because I just feel like you're so strong-willed sometimes that you want to force it to happen, or make it happen, or I should be married by now, or I should be in a relationship by now, or we should be doing this by now. And Father's saying that it didn't happen that way because he had to mix some things up. He had to transform some things. He had to create a stable, firm foundation for this to grow in. All right. And when it's time, it'll be time. Just like, you know, even with fruit, vegetables, anything that grows, it needs time. So anyways, that's what I'm seeing for you. All right. I'm seeing that for you, Scorpio. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed week. And don't forget to be patient when it comes to your love life. Thank you. Sagittarius for Tuesday. All right. Let's see, Father, what do we have for Sagittarius for Tuesday? All right. That one looked like it flew over too. So I'm going to take this one and this one. The Moon card and the Page of Cups. Somebody is absolutely holding back their words. I feel like there's an apology here that somebody wants to make with you, but they're not like comfortable enough to reach out. They're thinking about it. Because the Moon card coming with the Page of Cups, it's just like, I want to say something. I want to fix this, but I'm not sure how. I feel like somebody acted very immaturely lately in your life. This is somebody who just said some things that just really didn't sit well with you or them. They were just talking. This feels like an argument that's kind of like, you know, when people say stuff like this, just really crazy, you know, I'm hearing like, you're stupid. And they like, you know, something like that that's just kind of like, I mean, obviously you're not stupid, but it just landed bad with you, of course, because that was their intention at the time. You know, petty. This feels like something super petty. But the thing is, it's like they want to retract that. They want to pull back on that. They want to apologize for that, because they realize, even at the time, how much it didn't make sense for them to say. Somebody said something. This is somebody who just, you know, just spoke out of turn, was saying something out the side of their neck without thinking about it first. And it was something as crazy as like, you're stupid. Like, I mean, obviously, you know, you're not stupid. They know you're not stupid. But it's like, it's giving one of those things where, you know, I was wrong for saying that, and I should probably address that. Okay? Whoa, Sagittarius. I don't know who this person is, but the Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands, they feel shut out. They feel like they can't speak up. They feel like, okay, you know, this person has absolutely iced me out at this point, and I don't know how to get back through to them. And I get it, because you don't need people around you that just come at you sideways about anything. But I'm also seeing that they do like secretly want to apologize to you, because the Moon card and the Page of Cups, it just feels like they're emotional about it, even more so than you. And you might not even know this here, okay? Because I do see the emotions being like, man, I wish I could just say something to them. I don't know if you blocked them or something like that, or may have just decided to say, hey, don't call me again, or don't, you know, I don't want to be around you. But I'm seeing like you very defensive. With the Nine of Wands, it's like, get back. Leave me alone, okay? I'm going to defend myself at all costs, which means I have to get out of your area, your vicinity, because I might say some things I don't like. And Nine of Wands can also represent an argument or, you know, a discord, some kind of like situation here. But with the Five of Pentacles, I am seeing somebody got shut out the conversation, to where it's like, I really want to apologize, but I don't know how. I don't know, you know, how I'm going to get through to this person. Just keep your heart open for this, because it was petty in the first place. That's what I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope this information helped and blessed. Have a beautiful, blessed week. Thank you. Capricorn for Tuesday. All right, let's see, Father, what do we have for Capricorn for Tuesday? All right, we got the Emperor card. She might be just being very, very focused, very, very organized, planning everything, okay? I'm seeing that a lot of people look up to you. This is a really big week for you as far as leadership. It's going to be people, I feel like, that don't even know why. I mean, they know about your aura. It's about the way you carry yourself. It's about the things that you do. But I'm seeing a lot of people looking up to you. I'm seeing people going, wow, okay, you know, and for that reason, I'm seeing people ask you for help. So just be willing to help people in your authority without being overbearing, without being demanding, you know, because I am seeing an authority here. I'm seeing somebody saying, you know, I look up to you. And they could even be your peer. This is why it's so important that you tailor your words to these people, because I'm seeing that they look up to you so much. It's not the time to say, oh, I don't have time for you, or, you know, figure it out yourself or whatever, because I'm seeing you have it together. This is somebody really put together, and people notice, people watch, people are like, wow. Just be careful not to get your ego involved in this, okay? Like, oh yeah, okay, I don't have time for you, like, please leave me alone, or whatever. I'm not seeing that really totally happen, but this is just, like I always say, a warning to say, you know, check your ego at the door. These people absolutely look up to you in a beautiful way, not in a weird way, okay? Your hidden energy here, Capricorn, is the Five of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, these people are, like I said, I mean, these are people that may see you even as competition or something like that, but they also see how great you are at making money, how you make things happen, how you push forward throughout anything. And so they're like, okay, you know, let's see. Let's see if you can help me with this or help me with that. So be careful, like I said. I mean, it's all about, like, you know, when people see the best of the best, sometimes they see you as a challenge. Sometimes they see you as like, okay, you know, let me pick your brain. And it might come off as like very intrusive or very competitive, but they're really, really seeing you from a beautiful place. So keep that in mind. It might feel like, oh my gosh, you know, this person wants to, you know, challenge me in some sort of way, or they see me as their competition. No, they see you in an admirable way. They see you as someone who makes money, who absolutely pours out love to the world, because right underneath that is the Ace of Cups. You have some beautiful gifts. And so they're trying to learn how to really, really show the world what they're made of as well. They're trying to get tips from you. That's what I'm hearing, okay? They know they don't want to, like, you know, battle you. They want to see how to get better at just as good as you. Anyways, that's what I have for you. I hope this information helped and blessed, Capricorn. Have a beautiful, blessed week. Aquarius for Tuesday. All right, let's see, Father, what do we have for our Aquas? Ooh, we got the Emperor. Oh my gosh, that just came for Capricorn, okay? Looks like you're in charge, though. This is a different energy. This is you being in charge. You might be even getting a promotion or something like that. I'm just hearing you're in charge. Somebody's leaving you in charge of something. They're asking you to watch something. Maybe watch the cat, watch the dog, watch the house. I'm seeing maybe your manager's out for the week, and they're like, okay, you're in charge, all right? Because I'm just seeing some kind of transfer of power is what I'm seeing for you, Aquarius. That's interesting. I'm seeing a transfer of power. Somebody saying, like, you know, even if it's just for a trial, because I'm seeing somebody evaluating you, like on a good way, in a good way. Like, oh, if you're up for a promotion, or if you just got a promotion or something like that, I'm just seeing some authority, some power come in when it comes to whatever it is you do. I don't know what your feel is, but it's amazing, okay? Father's asking that you stay focused on the things that you need to do as far as being a good leader. Being a good leader means not being so emotional, but being very loving towards people without being emotional about things, okay? So staying focused, meaning the Chariot comes with you. The Chariot comes to say stay focused, because it's like, it's going to be things that like pull at your heartstrings. The Ace of Cups, it's like, you know, when people say, hey, this is a small example, okay? I'm seeing it like this. Say you're a teacher and you're in charge of the students for a day, and everybody's asking to go to the restroom. It's like, okay, you can go. Okay, you can go. Okay, you can go. And before you know it, everyone individually has gone to the restroom. And that's because your emotions are telling you, like, hey, they can't just sit here and, you know, have an accident. But at the same time, Father's asking that you stay focused on the task at hand. This is like to be creative in a way to say, hey, let's all take a bathroom break. And that way everyone doesn't have to be out of my sight. because you still need to be the authority in the situation, okay? That's just a small example, and apply it to how it does apply to, but I am seeing that you need to be a little firm when it comes down to how you show your love and care and kindness to other people, because I see that you have it, but you don't always have to be sweet and kind about it. You can show love by being still firm about what you want to do and accomplish and whatever this role is, because I'm just seeing a transfer of power in a good way, okay? And if you act accordingly, I feel like this is going to be the path forward to permanent responsibilities for something like this, okay? So I don't know what it is in your life, but take it how it resonates. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed week. Thank you so much, my Aquas, and I will see you next time. Pisces for Tuesday. All right, let's see, Father, what do we have for Pisces for Tuesday? We got the 9 of Wands. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. I feel like sometimes you feel like you want to give up when it comes down to like a lot of things that you have going on in your life. This is giving, oh my gosh, this is happening. This is happening. This is happening. And I'm just hearing, I just can't give up now. Come too far from where I started from. Because nobody told you that the road was going to be easy, but he did not bring you so far to leave you alone. You're on a path. You're on a journey. A journey is not something that's just like, oh, you get there and then now you're there. It's like, this is life. I feel like once you start accepting some of the things in life aren't going to be easy all the time, these challenges build you. And they build you to the fullest. So if you need to take a break from life, take your break. Get your rest. Get your sleep. Because I feel like you're tired and you want to kind of just give up at some point. You're like, man, I'm tired. I've been working on this and that and other. I'm seeing like projects. And for some reason, 9 is significant. Not just in this card, but I'm seeing 9 being significant. You could have 9 different things that you're thinking about, responsible for, trying to move these puzzle pieces, you know, trying to make these deadlines. It's a lot of things, okay? But if you need to take a break, take a break. Don't be guilty about it. Don't feel like, oh my gosh, I still have so many things. Take a break because it's next step. When the 9 of Wands comes, it comes to say the next step may need a little bit more energy than what you have right now. So take your break now because the next thing is going to be a little bit more challenging. But if you have rest, you can get through it. The card of the day today is adversity, and you can face any challenge. Remember, it's just a challenge. Challenge accepted. You got this, all right? Your hidden energy is the 7 of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, don't hold on to some of the things that are distracting you, some of the things that can just be illusions, you know? Sometimes we think about all the things that could go wrong here, you know? And I don't know why I'm hearing Shackles by Mary, where she's like, everything that could go wrong, all went wrong at one time. So much pressure fell on me. I thought I was gonna lose my mind. Okay, she said, Lord, I know you wanna see if I can hold up through these trials. Oh my gosh, that's all. That's it. He wants to see if you can hold out through these trials, and you can. So with the 4 of Pentacles here, it's like you got this. Hold on, change is coming. 4 of Pentacles says save your energy, time, and money right now. Don't overextend yourself. Don't overspend. Don't put too much energy in one particular thing. Get your rest because you're going to need it. This is investing in you. This is saying don't get distracted by other people and other things, okay? If it doesn't have anything to do with you, let it go. That's what I have for you. I hope this helped and blessed. Have a beautiful, blessed week.